Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know it's your girl Saint B, and I'm back here with another video, back with another story time slash mukbang. I have some KFC today that I'm going to be eating and telling you guys a story time. These are the biscuits. I got a bucket of fried chicken. And I have some mashed potatoes and gravy. This gravy, y'all, KFC be putting their foot in the gravy, honey. I don't know if this is beef gravy or chicken gravy or whatever type of gravy it is, but whatever gravy you get from KFC, you will not be disappointed. And I got some barbecue sauce. I have some butter spread to spread on my biscuits so they are not dry as hell. And yeah, I will be telling you guys a story time. So this story time is going to take place back when I was in middle school. I have some ranch here too. I like variety of sauces around me just in case if I want to dip. I have some ketchup. Yeah. This barbecue sauce I got from, what is it called? City Barbecue. And I went with a friend the other day and I had some leftover barbecue sauce in my fridge. So we're going to use it. I hate how those like packets, like little stuff like this, if you get from like the fast food place or any place you order, they just stack up in your fridge. So this one piece of hair is not letting me be great. Okay, so 1 second, let's take a bite. That gravy is so good. Okay, so this story takes place back when I was in middle school. And if you know from my last lesbian story time, you would know that I was going to say some of my friends back then wanted to experiment on me. But it was most of my friends. I'm not saying all of my friends. Like, if you see me with a homegirl, don't think that we just fuck around. Because not every homegirl that I have, I messed with. So back in middle school, I had this one homegirl. We're going to call her. And these are different people, guys. Like, I just don't want people to connect the dots the wrong way. Like, these are different people, okay? I had this homegirl. We're going to name her Pretty V. Because not that she looked like Pretty V, but her personality to me was more like Pretty V. Like, Pretty V is a lit personality, a fun friend, a funny ass friend to be around. Like, she seems like, you know, she don't really, like, Pretty V, y'all know how Pretty V act. Like, that is just a lit person to be around. You get what I'm saying? Like, she don't put nobody down. Like, she's more of, like, the comedian in the life of the party than a buzzkill. So, we're gonna call her Pretty V. Oh, great one. The mashed potatoes are good too, Pooh. So good. Real good. So, Pretty V, right? Pretty V and I, we were very cool. Me and her, we were really cool, and like she was just like a sister that I never had, right? But good thing she wasn't my sister, because the shit that we was doing, right? And that's another thing too. It's like I constantly grew up with like friends that I call my sisters. That once I found out that my father had a child that, you know, was my sister, I was just like, oh, you know, I wasn't really excited as I should have been, because I always kind of wanted a sister, right? But you know, I called my friends growing up my sisters. My cousins that I have, I called them my sisters. So, but I love my family. All of them, I love them. Not equally, but we get the point, right? We get the point. Like, anyways, so this girl, we're gonna call her Pretty V. So Pretty V and I, we used to like, I don't know if I want to tell y'all all the details, because I don't want y'all putting the dots together. Pretty V and her family were Haitians, just like me. If you didn't know, now you know. Haitian. You know? And her family and my family were really close, because I remember this one point where Pretty V and her family needed like a place to stay to get on their feet for a couple of months, and my mom allowed them to stay with us. And through that whole time, me and, what did I call her? I was just about to say her name. But if you're watching, girl, hey. But me and Pretty V, we just grew closer. We grew closer through the time that her family was staying with my family. Like, I had nobody sleeping in my room. But of course, you know, my brothers, they had to share the room with the, you know, Pretty V's brothers. And they got along pretty good. It was no issues. But because I had nobody staying in my room, I would like sometimes go get Pretty V. She was sleeping with her mom and stuff in the living room and stuff. I would sometimes go get her to like come sleep in my bed. Like, it was perfectly fine. Like, you know? And the more I did that, the more me and Pretty V, you know, got closer and closer. Like, still till this day. She a good friend. So, of course, you know, Pretty V and her family got on their feet and it was time for them to move out. Now, me and her are crying. We're vowing to each other that we're always going to be friends till the forever times. So we're crying to each other, but the place that Pretty V was moving to, like, was literally a couples down the block. There was no need for us to be crying. But that's how close I grown with this girl. And the whole time that we're hanging out, we're talking, we never exposed to each other that we like girls, right? We never done it. Like, the whole time we're just chilling, we're vibing off of other stuff, like music, us being Haitian in America. Like, you know, we're just vibing up a bunch of other stuff. So when she finally moves, we're still in touch. Like, this is my girl. This is my girl. Like, I never dated a girl before, but I'm pretty sure if I ever dated Pretty V, me and her would have been like, we would have been good. You get what I'm saying? Like, I never seen an issue with me and this girl, right? I never seen an issue with me and this girl. I'm like, yo, no, like, I don't see her yelling at me, arguing with me. Like, I don't even see her turning fake. Like, I never had this feeling with another girl where I just really didn't have to worry about her. Like, Pretty V, she got my heart. Till this day, girl, you got my heart. Like, she never done me wrong. We never argued. You know, she's just one of those friends that do want to pray with you. She's one of those friends that do want to figure out what's going on and let's go to church. Let's pray about it together. Like, Pretty V is a pretty person inside and out. And yeah. So when she moves with her family, me and Pretty V are still hanging out. Like, she's still coming to my house. I'm going to her house. Like, we're good. You know, and like I said, around this time, we never disclosed to each other that we like girls. We're just hanging out as, like, the best of friends. But that's the thing too. It's like, I was never the person to make the first move. Like, even if I thought you was cute and I was staring at your titties one day or staring at your pum pum one day, I was never the girl to be like, oh no, you're very sexy. Like, let me eat you out. I'm not that blunt. I'm really not that blunt. Back then. Let me shut up. But yeah, I wasn't that girl to be like, oh, do you want to experiment? Do you want to, like, I wasn't, but I was that girl to go along with the flow. Like, I was always the girl to go along with the flow. Like, if you wanted to do something, I think it was easy to do something with me. Not with, like, a guy, but, like, girls, I was not judgmental. I'm still not judgmental. like I told you guys in one story time, my friend was effing my guy friend in the same room that I was in. So I think people are just comfortable with me because they see like I'm really not judgmental at all. So I'm still going to see her. She moved out of my house. Her family moved out. You know, they got their own spot. I'm still going to see her. She's still coming to see me. And one day she comes to pick me up, right? And I remember this because I remember all my sexual experiences, because it's like, it was hot. It was so fucking hot and sexy. I swear to God, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. And I'm praying none of my family watches my shit. Click off the video. But okay, so one day she comes to my house and we go to the park like we usually do. Now, I just remember us playing or swinging on the swings, and out of nowhere, right, she's like, come to the bathroom with me. Usually, like, when she needed to use the restroom, I would need to use it too, but, like, I just remember I didn't need to use the restroom, and I feel like she probably didn't need to either. Anyways, so she's like, come to the bathroom with me. Usually, she's like, do you need to use the restroom? Like, I need to use the restroom. Let's go use the restroom. My hair is not hairing today. What the hell? So, it's this one piece. Give me a second, y'all. Okay. Is that the best it's gonna get? My hair is not hairing. It's not hairing. It's not hairing today. I don't know what the... It's that one piece too. Y'all see this piece? Okay, let me hurry up and get the fuck off the camera. I feel like I'm emo with this one piece hanging out. No offense to emo people. Like, I support y'all. Anyways. Virgo. So she's like, come to the bathroom with me. And I'm like, okay. I go to the bathroom with her and she's, about to pull down her pants. She's pulling down her pants and she's about to like squat to pee. And I remember just always looking at her about to do this, right? Like, we go to the bathroom with each other all the time. Like, when she takes off her pants, like, I always look at her. I always watch her squat and pee. And we'll continue our conversation. It was nothing. But this time, she takes down her pants. And, like, I just noticed that I'm staring at her poom-poom for way too long. I'm like, I'm really staring at her poom-poom because I used to love to analyze, like, women's vaginas. Like, I still do. Like, certain vaginas look eatable. Like, oh my God, it's just, like, edible. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would say too much, but I don't want to say too much, right? But just know your girl got a very pretty poom poom, okay? Mine looks eatable too. So I'm looking at her. I really hope I but I'm looking at her poom poom, right? She takes down her pants and I'm looking at her poom poom, and usually like she squats, but I notice I'm looking at her poom poom for way too long. Like, it looked like she just stopped, right? So I look up at her and she's just looking at me, and I look at her and we're locking eyes at this point, and she's just like, Have you ever ate a girl out before? Of course, she didn't say it like that. You get what I'm saying? But YouTube. So she's like, have you ever ate a girl out before? And now I'm excited because, like, I have so many lesbian experiences. And it's like, I only told you guys about this one. Well, two now if you're watching this video. But I only told you about that one lesbian experience, right? But now I'm hyped because I had like multiple lesbian experiences at this age. It was like the beginning of middle school, literally. And some was before middle school. Like, it was at a very young age. And think about it now, guys. Like, I am 25 years old. I'm still doing the dipping my feet in the lady pool from time to time, okay? So, yeah. So, literally, she's asking me if I've ever done something with a girl or if I ever went down on a girl. And I'm like, yes, I'm excited now because I don't really get to talk about this stuff with anybody else. So I'm excited. I'm just like, yes, I've done it before. They done it on me. It feels really good. And I'm just downloading her on everything, right? And she looks happy. Like, she looks happy. She's like smiling. She's just like, oh, okay. Me, in my mind, I'm not thinking, oh, she wants to do it with me. But like I said, I was looking at her poom poom and her poom poom looked edible. It looked edible. So after she's done using the bathroom, she wipes and then, she cleans her hands and then she walks up to me. Like, I'm in the corner of the bathroom, really. Like, I'm not near the door, but I'm like in the corner of the bathroom. There's a toilet and I'm like facing across from the toilet. So after she's done washing her hands, like, she just walks up to me and she kisses me. I kiss her back. Like I said in my other story times, like, or my other story time, my lesbian experience, when a girl kisses me, I really don't feel anything. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, oh, I feel magic. I really don't. I don't feel it. So she's kissing me and I'm just like, okay. But then her hand starts going down there and I'm like, oh, this is what I've been waiting for. Yeah. Yeah. So her hand starts going down there and I'm like, yeah. She like, I unbuckle my pants for her because, like, bitch, gets to it. Nah, I'm joking. But like, now I feel like her hand is like sliding down there and I'm like, okay. Like, it wasn't like she wasn't, doing that. She wasn't finger all up inside me. I'm gonna just say that. But she was like rubbing on it and I'm just like, just go down there. So she starts rubbing on my coochie, right? She starts rubbing on my coochie, and I tell her, I will eat your pussy if you eat mine. YouTube, my bad. I told her, I will give you head if you give me head. Y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say, God. Sorry, Lord, not to use your name in vain. Let me stop. So I'm like, yeah, like, I will give you head if you give me head. So she goes down there like, oh, it was a little too fast for me because I did not think she, like, it was just a little quick. Like, as soon as she heard head, she went down. What am I talking about, y'all? I just know probably like when I'm a grandma, I'm gonna just look at these videos. I would just look at these videos and be like, yep, I know exactly which girl I'm talking about too. Yeah. The one with the nice tongue. Her, yeah. Yeah, I'm a freaky ass grandma. I can tell y'all that right now. But so she goes down there and y'all, she was the best female I ever had. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she was the best female I ever had. And if you're a female and you're watching this and I've done something with you, don't do that. We could always practice. We could always get better. Let me turn this off. Like, why am I doing this video? No, seriously, but like, no offense to the other girls. Come on, like, come on. No offense to y'all. What else am I gonna say? No offense to y'all. What else? Like, no, like, every single lesbian experience I hold dear to my heart, honestly. Like, yeah, you the best. All of y'all the best. Somebody take my fucking phone, bro. Anyways, let me move on. Somebody take my phone, please. Take it. Just take it away. Take it away. No. So she's going down on me, and Lord knows it feels good. It just feels so good. So good. And honestly, I was the type to like moan so loud back then. Like, y'all, I was the type to moan so loud back then. So I'm probably moaning really, really loud to the point where somebody in the park wants to use the bathroom too. Because mind you, we're still at the bathroom part. We got to lock the door. There's only one bathroom in there. Now somebody is banging. And I'm just like, fuck. Why do y'all have to come now? Like, every single time where I felt like I was climaxing in these lesbian situations, I feel like that was the time that somebody entered. Like, check out the first story time of my lesbian experience. Well, that's not the first lesbian experience I had, but check out the first time that I ever told you guys my lesbian experience. Check out that video. Just when I was about to climax, what did I name her? Max. Max's mom walks in just when I'm about to climax. Just when I'm about to climax in the public park bathroom, somebody is banging on the door like, get out, get out, get out. I just like pull up my parents real quick and I kiss her. I do kiss her. Cause it's just like, damn girl, like your tongue? No, I kiss her. I pull up my pants and I kiss her. And we run out of there. And when I look at the lady that was bouncing on that motherfucking bathroom public park door, when I look at her, of course it was a white Karen with her fucking child that she's just like dragging around. Like, oh, I can't stand y'all bitches. I really can't. You Karen whores. And don't get me wrong, because I know a good girl. Not a good girl, but like she's just a sweet, cool girl. Her name is Karen, and like me and her, We locked in, so I'm not talking about you, girl. But it's fucked up how your name is being used for a stereotype. But I guess you know how black people feel now, right? Stereotypes. Anyways. So you thought that was the end of me and Pretty V? No. Our experiences only started getting more sexy and spicy ever since the public bathroom at the park. Now we're going to the library. Mind you, this is around the time where I couldn't go anywhere without my brother, right? It didn't matter which one. It just mattered. You couldn't leave this motherfucking house without your brother. So, like I said, Pretty V had her brothers. And her brothers will come to get my brothers. And if she came along... Excuse me. And if she came along... I was tagging with. My brothers would have had to, like, take me too. So... Here we go. We always went to the library. I think the boys, like her brothers and my brothers, like to go to the library because it was probably like some game on a computer or something like that they would love to like do or whatever. Or something. Like they would probably hit on girl. Whatever they were doing at the damn library, as soon as we all got to the library, we would split up. It would just be me and my girlfriend, Pretty V, and the boys would just be on somewhere. They'll be on somewhere. Hell, they will go across the street sometimes to go play basketball, knowing damn well that you're not supposed to leave the library. So this time, me and Pretty V, like I said, we would always like link up, but after the bathroom we would always link up and just chill and hang out. But after the bathroom situation, when she went down on me, I'm like, we wanted more, right? We wanted more. So here we go, me and her, right? We're I can't. So we're over here in the library. We're looking for places, to go and, be discreet and do our own thing, right? And do our do. And we go to the bathroom. The bathroom is too crowded, right? It was too much. We go to, like, we're literally searching the whole library for a decent place, like with no cameras, no nothing, right? We're trying to find a decent place. We get to the elevator. Listen, this is how you know we were so young. We get to the elevator and we're like playing with the elevator, right? So we get into the elevator, we're playing with the elevator, and she sees the thing stop. The stop button in the elevator. So she sees that and she looks at me and then she clicks it. Now the elevator stops, right? So now we're looking at each other. We're like, did we just get stopped in the elevator? So we push back the stop button and notice that the elevator kept going. Like it started, working again after we pressed the stop button again. So now me and her are looking at each other. We're like, if we press stop, the elevator will stop and nobody will get on the elevator. So basically, we're alone in here. I don't know what the fuck we were thinking. Pretty V, what the fuck were we thinking? So here we are, right? So we get off the elevator because we're walking around and we're still having like goosebumps on the elevator stopping, like, because we was scared when the elevator first stopped. We were like, But once we pressed the stop button again and it started working again, we were like, okay, like, we might do this. We might do this. So we give it a few minutes and then we go back into the elevator and then boom, we click the highest floor and then we press stop. And then we press stop. So, y'all. So now, like, me and her, we're just trying to, like, hurry up. We're kissing. We're touching. And I go down on her, right? And, like, I'm pretty sure it's feeling good because, like, she moaning. She's doing her thing. Like I said, we're not doing it to make each other come. We're just doing it like, because this is our first time. Like, we're just like, it feels good, right? So I stop going down on her. She goes down on me. And now we're just enjoying it. We're enjoying it. And now we're just thinking, like, have we been in here, like, stopped in here for too long? So now, like, she stops going down on me. I'm like, let's just leave. Okay, let's just leave. So she presses the stop button and the elevator starts to move again. Now, mind you, we made this our ritual thing. Like, every single time when me and her would go to the library, we would always have an elevator moment, right? That's what we called it. We were like, oh, let's go to the elevator. She already knew what it meant. Let's go to the elevator. So, y'all, so one day we're doing this and the elevator actually stops. Like, it literally stops. We're trying to press it again and again and again, and it's not unstopping. And this time, our little hearts are like, oh my, we're freaking out. We're just like, what? We're freaking out. So, you got the people on the intercom, like, there's a little speaker in the elevator. So they're talking to us now and they're like, what happened, guys? What happened? We're like, oh, the elevator stopped. It just stopped. And I'm pretty sure the elevator guy that was watching the damn cameras the whole time knew that we were fucking lying. You know, you know what I just thought about? After this, they like ban kids from taking the elevators unless you had an adult there with you. So they probably rewatched the cameras and saw what me and my homegirl were doing. We're eating box. So the elevator intercom is talking to us and me and her, like, heart pounding. We're like, heart pounding. So it took them a while to get us out. Kid you not. It felt like an hour, but it could have been like 30 minutes. But they took a while to get us out. So when they finally opened the elevator doors, I see my brothers, I see her brothers, and they're like, yo, what are y'all stupid asses getting into? Like, how did y'all get stuck? Me and her lying. Oh, it started shaking. It just started to shake out of nowhere. We were taking it to go up and down and it just started shaking. And so after that, yeah, people could have used the elevator. You would have thought that would have been, you know, time for me and my homegirl to be like, okay, let's not do this stuff at the library anymore. No. So the top floor of the library, there was a section for, I want to say, old people. And there was nobody there. Nobody. When I say that section was so, I don't know. That section was never filled. You would see nobody go in there. Nobody would come out. Like, yeah, you would see like 3 or 4 people, but that's about it. So she takes me to the old section and she like, we're just walking up and down the aisles, and we find this aisle where we can see or hear if somebody's coming. And literally, like, we're secure, we're blocked off. So she is like going down on me, and I am moaning. Kid you not, I am moaning. And I think she realized it because she was like, just switch with me. Just switch with me. So we ended up switching, and I'm eating her out, and we're just having a blast. And kid you not, we did this up until the point she moved away. Her and her family moved away to another state. So I was just like, I was upset. I'm not gonna lie. I was really upset. I was crying. Like, I was like, yo, why? Why? I was like, why? So she ended up moving, and yes, we lost touch, but when she did come to visit New York, she ended up coming to see my family again, and we reconnected again. And that's when I was just like, you know what? Let me get your Instagram, because we will never fucking lose connection again, bitch. Until this day, me and her are really great friends. Like I said, she's long distance. That's probably why we don't mess around and we friends. But, you know, you never know. You just never know. But this girl is a really good girl. Like, she will always have my heart. Because, kid you not, like I said, me and her haven't argued. Haven't gotten into a situation where I feel like she is a shady bitch. Like, she's not a shady bitch. She's a real cool girl. And I'm just happy, you know, me and her got to meet. You know. And like I said, after she moved, like, we still stayed in touch. So it's like, yeah, she's in a different state now. But, like, the love is still there. Like, if you know, you know. Like, the love is not going anywhere. The love is still there. I have love for this girl. Not just because she ate my coochie, but, like, really, she's just a really good experience. Like, you know, like, there was this one girl that ate my coochie, and I had to fight right afterwards. You get what I'm saying? Like, there are crazy girls like that. So the fact that she gave me good head and a good lesbian experience and left me wanting more, that's the one that you want to keep. Like, it's just like, yeah. Anyway, all right, y'all. That is all the time that I have for this mukbang. I do have more chicken up in this bucket, but I'm just gonna have to save it. And I got more biscuits up in this, but it's being saved, going straight into the fridge. And my mashed potatoes, everything was great. It was so good. I usually don't get KFC, but you know, like, sometimes I do miss the taste, you know. But thank you guys so much for sticking through it. If you did, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you can. Y'all already know that life is a bitch, and sometimes you are too. So remember to be kind and not to be rude. It's not cute. It's your girl Saint B, and I am